From the north side of St. Louis, welcome to Sportsman's Park. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. So the St. Louis Cardinals are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? And pitching here today, number 44. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he...
Oh, just about set. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
First pitch, 111.
0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Sends it across to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Albert Pujols.
I'll speak for you, myself, and all the baseball fans. This guy's given us so many great memories, so many big moments throughout his career, and, of course, plenty of big home runs, both literally and figuratively. So I appreciate every chance I get to see him swing the bat. He's just one of the all-time greats.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And the righty deals. Chopped out in front of the plate. To first, quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 6, Stan.
2 outs, base is empty. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Kicks and deals.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed. The wind of the pitch. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now here is Albert Pujols. Another solid power season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Musial, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Enos Slaughter. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Ripped on a line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And the inning is over. So the Cards strand a couple, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. And towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker. The yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first, leading off, Tony Gwynn. That catches the zone for a strike. Strike 1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. And here it comes. Good eye right there. Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And the batter now, Orlando Hudson. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Counts 1-0.
Righty delivers. They try another pitch out. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Two one now. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
2-2 now. Soft contact in the air. And he grabs it in foul ground. Here's the 2-2. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. as we take a look at the Padres lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. Well struck, right field. That one is deep. Gone! He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 26.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
In the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 6.
So digging in now for San Diego, number 6. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and he just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to third. Pujols handles. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 11.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first base.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Left fielder, Joe Medwick.
And up next for St. Louis, Joe Medwick. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Molina at the plate. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground, out to short. Slings it across. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Steve Finley. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Gathers and throws to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 31.
Number 31, the next up for the Padres.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. And 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, here is number 25. First pitch just misses. That clips the corner. Ball to strike. And he gets tied up right there.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On to the third inning. And now Ozzie Smith. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. And a big swing and a miss.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Willie McGee next up for the Cardinals. McGee having a lot more success on the road this season. There goes Ozzie. It's a pitch out. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
Tying run at the plate. And now it's even up.
One ball, one strike.
Man at second. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at third here. Nobody out. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now up for St. Louis, Stan Musial. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. (2-0). And that one clips the corner.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Number 19 gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next to hit, Albert Pujols. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of one full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. You talk about consistency from Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. Tied up here in the early going. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander's 3-1, and they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Enos Slaughter. First offering, and it just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And the righty deals. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and fires.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Bases juiced, no outs. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now, would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Number 11, next up for the Cardinals. And the first offering is not close.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the pitch. There's the strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Joe Medwick. Next up for the Cardinals. Medwick. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1 gets him to chase after that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Stepping in for San Diego, Benito Santiago. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits.
Benito Santiago.
Wainwright back to work. That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And downstairs. The 2-0 is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark. Now 3-1. Swing and a line drive caught.
Now batting, second baseman, Orlando Hudson.
Orlando Hudson, the next up for the Padres.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And another ball. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Smith over to first in time. And that is the inning. Padres go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, Yadier Molina. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Ozzie Smith. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. That one the other way. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Willie McGee.
So the batting order turns over. Willie McGee next up for the Cardinals. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in there for strike 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Not even close there. And the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out. Redbirds down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Adrian Gonzalez.
The first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. On the ground, and that one handled. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 26.
Number 26, the next up for the Padres. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next pitch is outside.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
The pitch.
That's ball 2. Count 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one a little bit high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a pitch. Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, number 6. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up. Good eye in that spot. Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 3. And here it comes. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Finley batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Number 6 off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. That just misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The 1-2. In the air, left side. Medwick should have this one and puts the squeeze on that, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, number 19.
The second baseman, number 19.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 32 getting ready to go. Number 35 getting loose as well. Righty delivers. Just missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. That catches the corner. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Slow roller to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Stan Musial getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. That's off the mark. And a count 2-1. The pitch. In the air, right field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Now batting, third base.
Go ahead run on base. Albert Pujols will hit next. Smash to the left side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Enos Slaughter now at the plate. In there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's down and away. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Stays alive. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 44 out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here. Number 32. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 11. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Gwynn under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cards on the board with this double. And the home team down a run. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, number 31. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is way upstairs. And a pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, number 25.
Number 25, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals. And that's outside. And that one missing low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
3-0 down. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's ball four. One down, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Number 25 leads off first with one away. Next pitch inside, 2-0.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Two-0. Swing and a miss. The 2-1. Swings through that. Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Joe Medwick.
The left fielder.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Number 30 preparing to come on if needed. The 1-0. And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering way off the plate. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Foul ball there.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Oh, 2 now. The other way, and foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Number 31 drifts towards it, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he barehands it. Not in time. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Willie McGee. Throw to first. Smith back in on a dive. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside. Two outs. The 2-1 is high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So first and second with 2 outs. Number 19 next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Here's your 1. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Righty to the plate. Got him. And that is that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Tony Gwynn.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Tony.
The wind and the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, Orlando Hudson. Good contact guy, good defender. And a pitch.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And it is 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second and great jump. Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. Adrian Gonzalez digs in now. This guy with light tower power.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 16, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Gwynn, the runner at second with one away. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1. So the tying run at second. And that one wrapped foul. Runner leads away at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Number 26.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hard liner. And that is the inning. Padres leave one. They're down 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Stan Musial.
The right fielder, number 6. Stan.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Next pitch is popped up. And they get Musial for the out. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's a big power threat. Albert Pujols. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Kicks and deals. And now 2-2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 2-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Slaughter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. 1-1. And a good eye there. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And fouled off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. But they're up 3-2. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 16. And he'll work on holding this lead.
16.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, number 6.
Leading up for the Padres, the designated hitter.
The pitch.
Number 6.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. The pitch. That's in there, and it's 1-1. And a pitch. So now 1-2. The tying run at the plate. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 12. Steve Finley.
Steve Finley, the next up for the Padres.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
fouled off. He was late. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And ball one.
That's a really good take.
Here comes the pitch. This one chopped to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. McGee settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's two away.
Now batting, number 31.
Number 31, the next up for the Padres. In there for strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Padres 2. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 11.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 11.
The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Brad Hand getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next pitch way upstairs. And a foul ball. Out to short. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
At the plate, Joe Medwick. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Now 1-1. Going to count 1 and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Molina.
Way out front for strike 2. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. That one is upstairs.
All right, so in this at-bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So digging in, Ozzie Smith. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That's to third. Sends it to first. Out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. Now on the bump, number 44.
Now
trying to
looking for
protect
the
this
Cardinals.
lead.
Number 44.
So digging in, number 25.
Leading up for the Padres, the third baseman, number 25.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Bruce Sutter, the closer, is getting loose. And the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Santiago.
Now it's going to be Benito Santiago. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. High fly ball out to center field. McGee moving under it. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. In for a strike and a count 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. Two and one now. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Orlando Hudson. Gwynn off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Now move to first, and he's back in easily. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for San Diego. Still down by a count of 4-2. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Keith Bell. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 21, Keith Bell.
All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Willie McGee. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Now batting, number 19.
Now, number 19. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Falling behind 2-1. Righty delivers.
I got 3 now. 3 balls.
There's the swing and a miss. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Stan Musial. First pitch, not close. Kicks and deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Padres 2. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Bruce Sutter. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Bruce Sutter.
Here's some real power at the plate. Adrian Gonzalez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 26. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch.
That's outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Misses, and the count's even at 2. Next offering is fouled back. Musial on his way over. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one out to right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors.